Hello, fellow people of the Earth. I am Dare50 from Runetooncraft Productions, and welcome to a new episode of my RuneScape Let's Play. I am at the GE. I've had a rough few weeks, so I haven't been able to do like any recording, and here are a few clips that I just kind of recorded thinking I would have time to record earlier this month. So here's some clips from like the 14th or so of February. So here you go. You can watch those now. Yeah, Slayer helm! Alright guys, here we go. Constructing my mask or my Slayer helmet, and there we go. Oh, you can disassemble it. That's nice to know, just in case I wanted to sell these items. Okay, cool. I wasn't even planning on disassembling it, but there we go. Yeah, Slayer helm. Like a boss. Awesome. So after I got the Slayer helm, my cash tag went down to like 100k, so I'm selling some miscellaneous stuff. I just sold 100 strength potions that have gone up a lot recently for some reason. And then I'm going to buy some more limports and make some more of my own. Alright, so I just sold a bunch. I ended up with like 900k or so, and now I'm making some more super strength potions. Around 140 or so. I'll probably sell 40 of them and keep 100, and I'll end up with the same amount that I had before. So yeah. Alright, so I'm back in the now at times. It's currently the 1st of March. Those clips are like from the very beginning of February, so yep. What I'm going to be doing in this video is teaching you guys how to do some merchanting. If you saw the cash pile I had in that video, that went down to like 100k, and then when the G was released, I sold some items. I sold a bunch of, I think what I mostly sold was, I think what gave me like an actual good start was the dwarf weeds. I had like 300 or so. And I sold, well, I had like 400. I sold 300, and that gave me like a mil. And then I merged that to have like 2 mil in cash plus Darox, full set of Darox, and a full set of rims. Well, the full set of Darox I had before. The full set of rims is new, but you know. The rims isn't that expensive. It's like 100k. I got it because I wanted it, and it's good. It's one of the best mage gear. I think it is the best mage gear you can get in the game right now. Yeah. So, yeah, I like that. So yeah, what we're going to be doing in this video is teaching you guys how to do some merchanting. So let's get started. So right now my pile of law runes is getting a bit low, so I would like to get some free law runes. And I will be getting these law runes hopefully completely free. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to just take out 1 mil coins. Now any amount will work. I would probably have at least 100k. But for these small merchants, this is called short-term merchanting. So what we're gonna do to start out is, as you can see right here, I have a little notepad, and then I have 100k. So hold on, let me go ahead and get this to stay always on top, because that'll be easier for me. All right, so now my notepad is staying always on top, and if you're wondering how I'm doing that, I'm using the Turbo Top utility in my Windows tray that I have installed. So anyway, I'm gonna start by, actually maybe I should move this like maybe over here or something. See how's it? Yeah, the font's okay. So I'm gonna buy Law Rune. Now, what you want to do is you want to just put the price up like a ton. So here I'm just buying a Law Rune for like 382 coins, which is way too much. That should buy pretty much instantly. And as you can see, I bought it for 200 coins. So what I'm gonna do now is write down sell in my notepad. I'm gonna write sell 200 and let's see, 201. Let's just do that for this short term. And I'll explain this in a second. So I'm selling that for 201, and then I'm going to sell this and put it all the way down like that. As you can see, it says the total price of 196. So I'm gonna write 197 is how much I'm gonna buy it for, and I'm gonna sell it for 201. Now, what I just did is I figured out the lowest buy price and the lowest sell price, and I upped that by 1 just so I can do this faster. So now, as you can see, my cash tag's gone down just a little tiny bit. So I'm going to buy Law Rune. I'm going to set it for 197. We're going to just do a test run. Let's buy 100 of them for 197 coins. Alright. And now I'm going to go ahead and get up my online stopwatch. If this isn't by already. I should have done this before. And I just started it. So I'm going to go ahead and make it so you can see this. Sorry about this. I should have set this up earlier. So yeah, I have my online stopwatch up. I'll have this running in the background. And I'll tell you... Oh, it's already being sold. I'll tell you when it's all sold. Alright, and we're done. And that took around 34 seconds, plus 10 seconds for the time I actually got the web page up. So like 44 seconds just selling 100, or buying 100. Now let's sell these 100 for 201 coins. Alright, so that's going to sell, and I'll go ahead and start my stopwatch again. I just realized I made a boo-boo earlier. You were supposed to, as I said, I bought it for 200. You're supposed to decrease that by 1. So actually I want to sell it for 199. That's why I was taking a while. Not 201, 199, because it said 200. So I'll make sure to edit that in. But now I'm going to go ahead and start that again and start my stopwatch over. And we'll see how long this takes. Now, I do want to warn you guys that these prices do fluctuate, so these is a lot different than earlier. I did the same thing with Law Runes a few days ago, and it was like 206 instead of 197, so it does change, especially with these items that get traded a lot, like Law Runes. Alright, and there we go. That took 39 seconds, and I stopped the stopwatch a bit late, so probably even less than that. So now I'm going to take my coins, and as you can see, now I'm over 1 mil by a little tiny bit. So it is working. So now that we know that's going to work, let's go ahead and buy for 197. And let's set this up to, I think it's like, if you hear my dog snoring in the background, I'm sorry about that. My dog is currently sleeping. I just realized you could probably hear him snoring. So let's do around 5k. 5k sounds good. For 197, now I'm going to start my stopwatch, and this is going to take a bit longer, but I'll be back once this is all bought. Alright guys, I've got some sold here, but I just thought of something cool. I'm going to time-lapse this now, so it's a bit late, just kind of like started. But let's go ahead and put the clock here. As you can see, it's been 55 seconds or so. And let's do a little time-lapse. So, yeah, I'm going to start the time-lapse now. Alright, well this is getting really close now. 4,996 out of 5,000. Just need a few more Law Runes. There we go, 97. This is funny. 90. Let's see. Yeah, there we go, 5,000. Alright. So that was like 705 or 7 minutes and 5 seconds or so. So 5,000 Law Runes. So now I'm going to offer these for 199. Yeah, I think that's about right. Yeah, 199. And as you can see, 995,000. Now I have 15k in my inventory because of how I did this. So let's go ahead and figure out the math here. So let's do a calculation. 15196 plus 995000. So that means I can take 10k off of this to get some free Law Runes. So let's go ahead and figure out 10 divided by 199. So I can take off 50 Law Runes. And that should still give me, I'm just going to make sure I did the math correctly. 196. That should still give me 1 mil left over at the end. And I will keep 50 Law Runes. So let's go ahead and, oh, it's already starting to sell. Why did I close out of online stopwatch? Okay. It's selling too fast. It's selling too fast. Help. It's because my sell price is actually pretty good. My buy price is the one. Alright, so my online stopwatch has started, but I think this is going to sell pretty fast anyway. So let's get this set up again, because for some reason I closed out of it. Not sure why. Alright, here we go. Oh wow, I didn't even catch that. That's like 50 seconds probably. I don't even know. I'll have to look at the clip. But yeah. Now I take this out, and I have a little over 1 mil. Got 1 mil and 246 coins, plus 50 Law Runes. So that was, it was okay. You know, it was an okay merchant. I got 50 Law Runes, but I think we can do better than that. I think we can get more free items off of the GE just by doing some marketing techniques. Yeah, that did increase my law rune stack by quite a bit, but let's try some other aces we have stuck up our sleeves. You know, my teleport to house tablet stack's getting pretty low. I only have 11, and I actually have a bunch of scroll of redirections that I like using to get to places using those. So let's get some house teleport tablets. Let's do the same thing we did before. And this is going to change quite a little. I'm actually going to delete what I have in this notepad right now. And I think, hopefully you guys can see this. I hope you guys can. I don't even know how this recorders works. In fact, let me just go stop the video just to make sure that you can see the notepad. Alright, you can. That's cool. So teleport to house tablet. Let's go ahead and increase the price a ton. And see what we get it for. Give me the notepad up again. So that was $799. So we are going to... that's how much we're going to sell it for. We're going to sell it for a little under... let's see. So 700 and... Let's go 790. Now, with items that are worth more than around 200 coins, you are going to have to do a bit of more guessing and probably going to have to remove and delete your offer a bit more. But we're working on it. Alright. So we're going to buy for around 785. And I think we're going to increase this maybe to like 92. So... that's just a little guess. 780. Let's do 786, 93. Let's just try that, alright? This is just from me doing this so often that I'm just kind of guessing. I have never done this with Teleport of House, so we're going to do a test run with around 10, buying them at 786, or, yeah, not 87, 786, and selling at 793, so let's get the buy offer up. So it looks like we've bought one, so it's sort of working, maybe. We might need to increase the buy offer a little bit, depending on how much time does increase. And I mean, the more priced the item is, generally the longer, if you're going to merchant, generally the longer it takes for them to sell. Especially if they're not sold as much. It may kind of surprise you, but law runes are sold a lot more than teleport to house tablets will be, because just because of how, you know, law runes are made a lot quicker than teleport to house tablets are. As far as actual time of creation, you know, some people can create up to like, you know, they can create an inventory of law runes, like 28 law runes in just seconds. And I know there's the time of getting there, but if you do the math, how teleport to house tablets will cost, or just, they won't trade as much. So this clock's currently at 1:39. I'm gonna wait till it hits around 5. And then we'll go ahead and see. At that point, if it hits 5, I'm going to save for this. This is just a general, I'm not getting this from anywhere. This is just, you know, in my head. If these haven't sold by then, I'm going to increase the price by 1. Just 1 GP. So I'll see you then, unless it sells. And if it sells, I'll tell you the time that it sells in. And it's sold in 2 minutes and 11 seconds. That's pretty good. So now let's buy that. Let's get those out and get the offer in there for 793. Alright. And then we'll start the clock again. Alright, and I'll tell you when that's sold. Alright, and 23 seconds later, it has sold. And now we're over 1 mil again. So now we're going to do the same thing. 2 house tablets. Now, we're probably not going to get that many free items from this, because I'm not putting that much money into it. If I had a lot more money, I'd put a lot more money into it, but I don't. So let's increase this until we hit, yep, looks like maybe that amount. Yep, let's do that plus... try and get all the way up to 1 mil here. Yep, that's how much we're going to have to put in. Alright, so 1,272 for, yep, 786. We have that in already. And we're selling it for 793. So, now I'm going to clear the stopwatch and start again. And it's at this amount right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna time lapse this, but I'll just have the stopwatch up, and you're gonna have to just believe me, I guess. Alright, so because I'm impatient, it's been around 6 minutes and 47 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the clock there, and stop my offer. Now, what you want to do? Let's just pretend that this was like 20 minutes, okay? The prices can change quite a lot in that time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy a teleport for house tablet again at an extremely expensive price, which I think is pretty much that, yeah. And it says 800 now. Now, that has changed a lot from what it was before. So, we're going to be selling it for 800 or 790, I'd say 90, maybe 96. I'd say 96, yeah. 796. Now, let's sell this. Sell one of them. just one. For underpriced. And it's 786 is now like the lowest. So we're gonna bump that up to like 789. Well, let's do 788 because I feel like that's pretty good for this. So let's go teleport to house tablets. Let's get it was one. It's probably 100 and like 150 something like that. A bit less than that. There we go. That's good. I think. Wait, no, it's 59, not 99. Okay, so like 1K. Sorry, hold on. I'll figure this out quick. 100 and... 450. Okay, so I need to get that amount. So 800 and oh no, 788. That's how much we're buying them for. So that's why that was so low. Okay, it's a good thing I figured that out. Now 450. Yep. So that amount. All right. Phew. Now let's buy those and continue the clock. So it's only been a few seconds and they've already started to come in faster. So as you can see, just wait, I would say around 5 minutes and then do the change again just to see, because these items can change pretty quickly. And I'm actually glad that this happened during this video, just so I can show you guys that merchanting does work, and like don't give up halfway in between. If your items are just not buying or selling, just check the prices again. Do that same method over and over again every 5 or 10 minutes or so, just to see if it does change. And this is only if you're not actually getting the items in. So now at this case, I probably could have gone away with buying them for 787, but that would be getting a bit close. And if I was gonna do a lot more of these, maybe, but I'm just gonna keep it at 788, and hopefully I'll be able to sell them. And since these are currently going up, as I can see, maybe, no. Generally, sometimes I would wait to see if the prices would go up more. Although sometimes you're gambling a bit with that, because they can end up going down, and then maybe you'll even be losing money. But I think we're just gonna keep the offer up at 788 and wait for these to come in. All right, so it's been a little bit longer. The clock's currently reading 12 minutes, around 13 minutes. So let's go ahead and cancel this offer again, and do the process again. So teleport to house. Alright. Buy it for a lot. And you don't want to do it too much, because you might end up actually losing money. So that looks like our sell offer is still good. Now, let's do this. 786. Okay, so it hasn't changed. Alright. But I am going to buff it up to 789, because it was coming in a bit too slowly for what I need. And I'll buff this up to 797. Just to keep it all even. So 789. Now let's do a little under 1K, right? So like 900 plus, let's see, 6, okay, a little under that. Let's see, how much do we have here? Yep, that's good, perfect. All right, good, let's put that offer up and continue the clock. Okay, I'm gonna up the price a little bit more. It's been around 10 minutes and only 25 have sold. So we're gonna up it to 790. Alright. Teleport to house. 790. And that should be around 950. A little under that, so 40. Let's see, how much do we have here? So, okay, so yeah, that's good. Alright, 790, let's do it. Continuing the clock. Alright, we're gonna check the prices again, because these aren't selling. As you can see with the higher priced items, it is a little bit more annoying. Which is why I would recommend trying to merch very low priced items, and the law room was one that I gave away to you guys, but there are some better items, but I want you guys to figure that out. I'm not gonna just tell you. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and check the prices again. Let's buy one. Looks like it's now selling for 799, something that's still 797. We'll keep it down there. Now let's sell one for underpriced. 783. Huh, so we should have been fine. It's weird how that wasn't selling. Alright, well. Odd, I guess. I guess it's just the fact that maybe we're over our trade limit or something, but in fact, yeah, that's something that's gonna take a long time to merge. So we're just gonna go ahead and sell these for 797 now, and we'll see how long that takes. 21 minutes and 46 seconds is how long it took to buy 326 of them. I'm gonna clear and start again, and now we're selling some. So we're selling all of them. I know I said I was gonna get some free house teleport templates, but I'm not gonna get that many. But hopefully you guys at least have learned the basics of merchanting in this episode. Although I may not have completed my goal of getting a few house teleport templates for free. You know, that's okay. So I had to go for around 30 minutes to eat dinner, but it did sell. I don't know what the time was for that. Probably wasn't that long. As you can see, I made 3K in that whole thing. So, yeah. You know what? Maybe... okay. So, as you can see, I wasn't that much profit, but I did make some sort of profit. That would have given me, like, maybe 2 house teleport tablets. But the cheaper the item is, usually the more profit you can get with it. So what I'm going to do now is... See, maybe... You know what? I'm going to go ahead and sell the rest of these. I'll have, like, 8 left. Just because of stuff. So let's offer these up. I don't know how much their price is right now. I don't really care for merchanting them, so I'm just going to put them at a very low price. Huh, okay. I don't know what their price is. What people are buying them for. Alright, there we go. Huh, exactly, okay. So, now let's get 2 mil out. And I'm not going to time this, because this might be a bit of a long one. But we're going to do law runes again, and we're going to try and get more than 2 mil profit, so... Or not more than, not that much profit, but you know, we're going to try and get a bit, you know, a bit more profit this time, so... Let's buy an overpriced law rune. And that was 206. So we're going to sell for 205. And we'll figure out the buy price. Alright, we're going to buy for 200 and... Oh, that's not that much. We'll try 203. We'll see if that works. So, we'll try buying them at 203. Well, actually, you know what? That's a pretty low margin. We probably don't want to do law runes. Let's figure out something else quick. Alright, we're going to try some U-logs here. I just figured out the prices for those using the same technique. So let's do 408. And let's try 100. And see how long that takes. Well, I'm not going to time... Well, I'm not going to time it, but we're going to see if this buys. That took absolutely no time at all. So now we're going to sell these for 410. I know that sold pretty quickly as well. So as you can see now we're back on the 2 mil. And I did test a bunch of items, so that's some profit there. So let's do a bit more now. So, oh, let's see. How much do I have here? Yeah, let's just do that. All right. So let's set this buy offer up. Now this is gonna take this might take a little while. I think I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll put a stopwatch up just for this one, although I'm not gonna record or time lapse it at all. All right, so that took 2 minutes and 11 seconds. That's actually pretty good. And let's sell this again for 410. You know what? Let's try going up one. Out of curiosity. Just want to see. We'll see if it sells at all. I might have to take it down if it doesn't. Oh yeah, this isn't selling. For these sort of items that get traded extremely often, because I mean there's free to play out now, so you have to imagine how many people are selling these. But yeah, with these kind of items, it tends to be pretty exact. So yeah, that was just a test. But let's go ahead and sell those now and see how long it takes. 5 seconds. It took 5 seconds and we sold those. So that's like 2 minutes and 15 seconds, and I made 9K. So not terrible. Not terrible at all. Now that was an example with some highly traded items that were moderately expensive. Now, you know what? Let's try something else. Let's try maybe maple logs. Let's try these. All right, so let's buy one for pretty overpriced, and that would be total price of 24. So we want to sell it for like 20, 23, maybe even 24 because this is pretty so low priced. And then we'll try putting it down. This might not even be, oops, that was a bit too, that one gonna work. We'll try that. Now 22. Okay. So this is pretty exact actually. We want to keep it around 22 and 24. So let's try this now. Let's try buying 100. Maybe, yeah, let's do 100 just for 22. Just to see if this will work. And we'll wait for this. Alright, so that took a little while to buy. It sometimes might. So let's do 100 now at 24. And see how long that takes to sell. Alright, so one sold, but I think that was just a lucky one. So we're going to try selling this for 23. Because even if we make just 1 GP profit, that's still pretty good on this. So we're going to try 23. And we'll wait for this. Oh, wow. Okay. So 23. Now let's try buying these at 21. I just want to try that now. Excuse me. Alright, so let's do 21. Let's do the same test we just did before. And see if this works for 21. Otherwise, we'll just do the 1 GP profit and it still should be fine. Oh, never mind. 21 works fine. That was really much. I did not even pause the video. So now 23. Alright, come on. Come on. Yeah. Alright, so this is going to work. Now, we will get 2 GP profit. Now, let's try and go a bit further. Let's try 20. Let's try 3 GP profit. See if this works. And if this works, then that would be cool. We make 3 GP profit. I'll pause it for this one. Alright, this isn't selling, so we're going to go ahead and do what we did before with the 21 and selling it for 23. So let's do maple logs. We're going to set this for 21. And I think it's going to be around 90k. Yeah, a bit more than that. Let's do... Looks like maybe 96k. Alright, 95,500. Oops. 95,500. Alright, so that's it's around, let's add a little bit more. How much we got here? Alright, yeah, let's keep it at that. So 21. 95,720 maple logs. The timer is started, and that's, I probably won't be, I'll have the timer up, but I probably won't be always at the GE, so the timer might not be entirely accurate for this one. I mean, I guess it depends on how fast it sells, but I'm pretty sure I might be testing the GE limit right now, so I don't know. We'll see. Now here's a way to test if you've hit the GE limit. As you can see, I tried to buying maple logs for 173 coins, and I can. So that means I've hit the limit. So what I'm going to do now is, because this isn't even going to be an active thing right now anyway until the limit resets, I'm going to sell these for 23 coins and get that profit from just those maple logs. And as we do that, I wonder, let's just go see if I try buying one. Well, actually, I'm going to wait for these to sell, and we'll see if the limit resets. I'm not sure honestly how the limit works. There's really they didn't really release what the limit is for items or how it works, but I can tell that I've definitely hit the limit. So once these sell, we'll try doing some testing. If you're wondering how long it took to get 13k of them, though, it took around 6 minutes. Alright, so I've pretty much sold all those maple logs. So let's go take a look at, for some reason it's not completely sold, but let's go ahead and cancel this off because these aren't worth selling anymore because we have hit the limit. But as you can see, we've gotten 32k profit just from, like, not even a 16th of what we were going to sell. But I have hit the log limit for GE. I probably got a lot more profit than that. It's just selling the last few here. But, yeah, there are limits for the Grand Exchange. They're buy limits, not sell limits, and they reset every 4 hours. So, oh, sorry, that was my dog. Normally I would wait, but since it's a video, I'm not going to. So you guys know the basics of merchanting now. I hope this helped out a lot. Now you know how to merchant lower priced, higher priced. The only thing I didn't go over is like Darok sets or something like that. But I mean, for Darok sets and that, you pretty much do need a price guide if you want to be, unless you have tons of money, you know. So yeah, final profit for that was like 37k. 37,891. So yeah. That's cool. Sorry about my dog. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.